What's up, everyone? This is Rayuka here, and today, starting Tekken 6 Story Mode. Give me a moment. Alright, just checking the audio. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button, drop a like, share, comment, subscribe, depending on where you're watching this, whether it's on YouTube, Twitch, etc. On the YouTube's end lately, I've been getting punished due to my language. YouTube is not fond. The overlords are not happy with my tongue. So I've been getting hit with the good old unsubscribes. And I do want to say this, and I'm gonna make this very clear for some of you, mainly those of you who are new. My sense of humor isn't for anyone. That's number one. Number two, if you're not fond of language, things can get a bit rowdy. You know, get a little wild. You know, sometimes curse words, if not most of them, will come out. And if you're not fond of that, don't watch my fucking channel. I'm getting right to the point with it. It's not for you. Don't watch it. If you're gonna get offended, don't watch. Just go somewhere else. There'll be something. There's 1,000 upon thousands of YouTube channels. In general, whether you're watching this on YouTube, whatever platform, there's thousands of other channels out there. Whatever platform it is that can cater to your liking. This is me addressing the elephant in the room because I think it's just ridiculous and it's quite entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. I do find it funny, unintentionally, but but nonetheless. For those who do decide to stick around, thank you. I really do appreciate it, and thanks for sticking along for the ride. Because I don't know how long this is gonna last. You know, we got internet censorship happening. We're living in interesting times, y'all. Okay, we got government overreach going down. I mean, shit. Everything seems like it's on time frame these days. So you know something, it is what it is. And I'm gonna have fun along the way, and whatever happens, fuck it. I just don't care no more because clearly it seems like it's like, how does the platform in general expect me to care when you're showing me as a creator you don't care for me? Like I just don't understand that. I mean, the backwards logic here, but whatever, that's a whole nother discussion for a whole nother time. Anyways, talking about discussion, before I even get into why I'm doing Tekken 6 story mode on the stream, I will be bringing back the podcast at some point. It most likely will be in a live stream format where I can have more broader discussions because I think that's another thing why I'm getting punished on at least the overlords of YouTube or whatever. I'm just talking specifically on that part. Um, but I will be having much more broader discussions on the podcast, so I can keep it a bit away from the gaming side of things. Sort of, kind of, you know. So I really don't care whatever comes out and the stream comes out, but I'm gonna try to keep much more interesting topics. Unless it gets brought up in the podcast, I think it just makes more sense in at least in that format. So for those who are interested, for Rayuka podcast, I have not uploaded nothing there in probably forever at this point. It's been like a year or so, or maybe more. So if y'all want to check out that, go ahead. If not, that's fine. It is what it is. Get off my thoughts again. Anyways, now on to this. Why am I doing Tekken 6 in a stream? This was an unplanned idea. I totally forgot that to get the character endings. Actually, hold up. I'll explain as I go along here because this shit's playing. Okay, we're skipping this. Oh no! Oh no, the opening. No, skip the opening. Oh, the tragedy. Oh man. Okay, so what's going on here? Give me a moment as this loads. Alright, so I haven't played Tekken 6 in a while. This is right off the PS3, by the way. For those who are wondering, that this is not emulated, this is direct source from the game. So yeah, the game's gonna look some kind of way, whatever. This is the PS3 version, PlayStation 3 version, that version of the game. Now that I got that out of the way. It's been a while since I played this, and back then, when the PS3 first released, I had the fat model, the big boy, and then it gave me the yellow light of death later, later on. So this was like not that far after its launch. It had like a Blu-ray and all this shit. But anyway, it died, and then later on, Sony released like the slim model, and obviously when you lost your data, it was gone. There was really, I mean, there are ways, but I didn't know those ways at that time, so I lost my data, and yeah, basically restarting all over again. So scenario campaign, aka the story mode. Um, it's pretty much the only way you could unlock the arcade endings for the characters in the game, which I find stupid. I was never a fan of this in Tekken 6. I mean, I enjoy Tekken 6. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I have it. This is my actual copy of the game. I'm playing physically right here. But I was just never a fan of this whole unlocking the endings of the characters through scenario campaign. I mean, I get they needed to find a way to like have replayability back then, whatever, but I always found this to be a bit stupid. Anyways, yeah. So y'all gonna suffer with me. For those who are watching, yes, we're gonna suffer this together, going through the story mode. For me, more so, because I gotta go through and relearn this shit again. So yeah, it's gonna be good times. So this may be I would say kind of short stream. It depends. Maybe an hour or more. I'm gonna just see where it goes. I'm gonna see where it goes. All right. So we got, well, obviously co-op is non-existent here. Co-op is gone. It's done. It's there's no co-op anymore. There's no co-op. Let me see. Let me go to intermission here real quick. Let me check something out, because I know they ain't nobody playing this online on PS3 anymore. It's been how long? How long? I got intermission. Screw it. Yeah, this intermission. Alright, here we go. You are not signed into PlayStation Network. Oh no. You must be signed in to have results reflected. Okay. It doesn't matter about results here. You know why? Because it's yeah, I'm not signed in. Totally forgot. Next time, the next part I will sign in. So we're doing recaps. Not like we don't get enough recaps, you know, because for Tekken, there's a lot of lore in Tekken. A lot of lore. So this is Tekken 1. Long story short, Hachi throws the sun off the cliff. Somehow Kazuya gets the double G, goes Super Saiyan double, plow plow, and boom. And then that's pretty much it. He just comes back to try to take out Hachi. This is me trying to simplify, but yeah, I'll let it play out a bit here. This recap for those who don't know. I'm gonna grab me something to eat here real quick. I'll be right back. Cause it's gonna recap the story. Recap Tekken again. Cap all day. Cap.
力こそ全てだ。俺は手に入れた。圧倒的な力を。この大会が俺の波動を飾る最初の一歩となる。戦いの価値。俺は一人の女に出会う。恐れることなく近づいてきた。風間純。不思議な女だった。せいや！勝ち進んだ俺の前に現れたのは生きていたとはな。まさかこの俺が。 貴様は俺の手で必ず。
三島財閥当主の座に返り咲いたわしはある伝説を耳にする。古来より南米の奥地には闘神が眠るという。究極の武を手中にできるというその伝説にわしは魅せられた。しかし探索は失敗に終わる。
俺は母がいてさえくれればそれでよかった。なぜだ。その頃俺は母の遺言に従い三島平八のもとに身を寄せていた。力だけを求めていた。圧倒的な力を。俺は平八に勧められるまま大会に参加した。そして奴は現れた。母の仇を前にした時、何かが俺の中で弾けた。力のためには血縁の死さえ厭わない。呪われた三島の血。あの時何があったのか思い出せない。
ジンの行方を追っていたわしは一枚の写真を入手する。そこには全身に火傷を負った男の姿が映し出されておった。間違いない、この男は。写真の男が和也だと確信したわしは遺体の行方を追っていくうちに G 社という新興企業に行き当たる。 G 社は入手した和也の遺体から遺伝子データを解析し新たな人体を生み出そうとしておった。事実を知ったわしは鉄拳衆を率い G 社研究施設へと向かった。生きておったのか。奴を消せ。手段が問わん。まんまと取り逃がすとは。だが和也よ、三島財閥当主の座をかけたこの大会、無視することはできまい。舞台は整った。あとはお前も現れると思っておったわ、ジン。和也をしのぐほどのその力、わしがもらう。わしは諦めんぞ。いつの日か必ず。何者じゃ。 貴様の
三島もこれで終わりだ。
その頃俺はあの時俺の中で何か50年前息子である平八から全てを奪われた男三島陣八、かつて最強の剣士と呼ばれた男に俺は勝った。そう、力こそ全てだ。
We're on Tekken 5.
当主となったジンは
Oh, now we're on Tekken 6. Here we go, Tekken 6. Oh.
圧倒的な力で全てを終わりにすると。
Man, every Tekken game they're gonna have to do recaps. Like, recap for days. Tekken 9's gonna have recap of Tekken 1 through 8. Then you gotta have Tekken 10 to just recap the whole series. Crazy to think though, Lars, he's like the half brother of basically Jin's uncle.
鉄拳衆全兵力の半数を引き連れ、三島財閥からの反乱を決意する。そんな中、G 社はジンに莫大な懸賞金をかけると発表。G 社の発表に呼応するように、三島財閥は
Hachi didn't care, man. Hachi was like, I'm gonna have kids everywhere. You cover my bases. I have a kid here, a kid here, you know, something right here. Shit, Tekken 9, he's gonna have like 15 other kids ain't nobody know about. Hachi's like, I'm a monk now, man. I don't remember my player days. I just remember things happened. And you got all that money, you got all that. Oh, anyway, get a little far fetched there. Is it though? Oh, they're about to go in. They're about to beat the Daleks. The sad part is I have to relearn all of this, like, not in a bad way, because like I remember, I mean, there's certain characters I played a lot. You know, for instance, Kazuya is one that I played a lot in Tekken 6. So then there's other characters, but Lars wasn't one that I messed with. Outside like the story mode based stuff, I didn't really mess with him too much. I like Tekken 3 version of Jin versus the current Jin. I prefer that moveset. But given they had to separate Kazuya and Jin, you just can't leave them with the same moves. It just wouldn't make sense. A father and son is like, it does and it doesn't. So it does now make sense for them to have their own unique thing. But it also shares similarities, you know. Jin got lightning, Kazuya got that lightning, Lars got that lightning, and it all comes from Hachi. And then you got Jinpachi. I still feel though that there's just so much unexplored territory in the Tekken lore. Like the Soul Calibur connection is something that Harada seems to avoid all the time. Yeah, outside Yoshimitsu, there's just No reference to like anything really Soul Calibur related, like whatever happened to Soul Edge and all of that. Like it's just. See, I would have had done this in a playthrough format, but it'd just be too with my schedule right now, it wouldn't really work. So it just makes sense for me to do a playthrough in a stream, and then at some point, when I unlock all the arcade endings, then do the arcade mode again. And then maybe in the future, if I want to just do a standalone playthrough without, obviously y'all don't hear my commentary now, it's just straight up playthrough, then maybe I'll revisit it and redo it, but it's a 50-50. I think right now this is gonna be the idea for now, live streaming this Tekken 6 scenario story mode. I call it story mode, but scenario whatever, and then go from there. And just do the arcade mode stuff separate, and then that would be the playthrough format. Not like this isn't a playthrough, but not in the way that I would initially want. Me forgetting that, yeah, man, if you go through arcade mode and you don't got those endings unlocked, it is what it is. You just get it straight up arcade style and you just credits roll. Oh, he got shockified. And Lars didn't even waste his time. He just broke that man's whole thing right there. I don't know about the whole thing with Ogre. Um, there's a possibility that in the future of the series they may bring back one of Ogre's race of people based on Harada's recent on X. He been putting a post there and he was talking about that not that far long ago. And it seems like that's a possibility, but honestly, for me, I'd rather see Tekken, at least his run of Tekken, finished before he retires. Because once Harada's out of there at some point, I don't know who's gonna run this series per se, or they just might just reboot it at some point down the line. But I think Tekken 9 or max Tekken 10 should be like the final in the series. But it's very possible that Tekken 9 may be like the final hoorah, at least for Harada. And then after that, who knows where the series is really gonna go? Because I mean, unless they start implementing like a plot twist, would be like, oh, or they start throwing in Soul Calibur stuff and whatnot, then that'll change things. But then how will you have to make sense of that? That's a whole nother thing. Scenario cinematics have been unlocked. The one thing I remember a scenario in this mode, which Frieza had to do a double jump to get like his secret ending or some crap like that. It was such a pain in the ass to do. It was on a train and you went up against these demon goat enemy things. Oh, it took forever to beat that. And the fact that I might have to do that again, not might, most likely, some bullshit. Anyway, here we go. So let's see. Tekken Force mode activated. Oh. Great, I'm trying to figure out Lars here for a moment. bit. Not today, Jack. Not today. Oh, that hook, man. Every time. Oh, that should have been it though. Oh, that was perfect. That was such a perfect finish. I really like that grab move that Lars does. That kick and just like snap, and then that's just such a great move there. These are what Jack 6s. Super Jacks, Ultra Jack. And that's kind of catchy, Ultra Jack. Throw a character in there in Tekken, like secret version of Jack, just called Ultra Jack. I can see the memes right now. Oh no, man down. We lost one. We lost one of the homies. It's Dawn. Jack got him. The Jack jacked him up. Jacked him up real good. Shit. Gotta get revenge now, man. Gotta go in. Close his eyes. It's over. The dream is dead. Man's gone. Oh. Somehow Jack's awakened. He's gonna go kaboom. Now everybody dead. Oh no. Lars has to close all their eyes now. Set him free. So it just went out in the blaze of glory. The Jacks really jacked up the place. There was a glimmer of hope in the darkness. Lars' new friend. The whole Mario Peach thing. I'll just say this, which I think is crazy. Nintendo, the fact that they said that they're just friends. All these years, Mario saving Peach. And for them to be like, nah, man, you know, they're just friends. There ain't nothing going on, man. Mario, what? That's crazy that they basically, that's crazy. Like Mario saving Peach just because, like the first time, if it was a mission, which it was of some sort, whatever, he just felt compelled to save Peach, whatever. But like, come on, after how many games? It's just coincidence? Come on, man. Yeah, Mario got played. Mario got played real hard. This is unfortunate, man. He's just that friend. He got friend zoned. Peach friend zoned the shit out of Mario. She's like, you saved me, Mario. I really loved you, but not really. You know, just thank you. Just thank you for saving me. You know, maybe Browser was on to something. Maybe Browser was on to something the whole time taking her. I mean, the theories can get wild now, because if that's the case, maybe Browser was onto something. That's all I'm saying, because it's like crazy to just like, come on, man. All these years, Mara did all that, like Luigi was right. Luigi was right. Is this music video? I did a post on it a couple days ago on the channel, if you look, and there was this like music video of a guy saying whatnot about Peach, but you know something? Not for nothing, that music video predicted the whole thing. Those story stuff playing out.
でもここを離れてはならないとお父様。そんなこと言ってる場合か。
Character that everyone at one point was wanting to be a character in the game, actually, even though, spoiler alert, he dies.
一体何が起こった？
I just view him as the Tekken Force guy. And with his sword, machete sword, looking around.
How is it? 回収完了しましたが、隊長だけがまだ。
そうか。
それは隊長の。
ああ。
オメガ1よりロメオリーダー。正規軍が急行中。直ちに撤収せよ。
ロメオリーダー、了解。撤収するぞ。
ですが副長、隊長が。
忘れるな。この場合撤収が優先だ。
It's amazing how games back then worked around that whole ear talking thing. You know, he didn't have no like headphone or nothing in his ear. He just put his two fingers. He was like, "Yeah, yeah, this how it is. Yeah, yeah, go." Here we go. Let's see, command list. So Lars got quite a bit of moves here. What? Let's see. No, no. What the hell is that? That I had messed with this character in training. Get a better idea. X-ray. So this is what they call the X-ray. Double smack. We got double smacks. Yeah, so at this point, I'm just gonna have to find enemies. Oh, okay, there goes. The enemy appears. Okay, there, I can just practice more of these. Pitch. Good. Stay down. I build my points. Build. There you go. So if y'all wondering how to build points in Tekken 6, how to farm them, this is one way. Just kick. What's the goal? Don't know. But I do know right now, this is working. So this gives me 10. This gives me 10 as well. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Okay. Oh, you bitch. What's the big guy right there? Chicken. More chicken. Jeez, the camera controls suck. Thing I don't miss. Right, here we go. You can just low kick your way through everything. Remaining health, okay. Fight money. 75,000. Yay! I don't know if Bandai Namco will ever release like a HD collection of these games. Maybe years from now. Like usually, for what I can tell, they're when it comes to Tekken, I haven't seen that. It hasn't got that kind of treatment per se. Like for instance, Tekken Tag Tournament 3 is way overdue. And that hasn't even happened yet. Um, so it's like, all right. Now one of the characters can be unlocked and used. Okay, so we can pick characters now. Yay! I'm gonna pick Kazuya.
はい、周辺に異常は見当たりません。大丈夫ですか？
ああ、大丈夫だ。君はなぜあそこに？
私はお父様を待っていました。
お父様？
はい。ボスコのビッチ博士、ロボット工学の権威で私の父です。あの場所は父の研究所になります。
どうしてそんなところに俺は？
あなたが身につけているのは鉄拳衆の装備です。三島財閥のデータベースにアクセスしてみたのですが、あなたに関する情報は全て消去されていました。現在あなたを発見次第拘束、もしくは抹殺せよとの指令が全軍に発令されています。
抹殺？俺を？
はい。データに記されている身体的特徴は全て一致しています。
No, I think Tekken Bowl and Tekken 7 was a mistake. I still believe it was. That should have been left for tag tournament. There's certain modes that should be left, like in Tekken, that's just meant to stay in certain games. Like Tekken Ball makes sense in Tekken. Tekken Ball Like the bowling doesn't make sense in Tekken 7. It makes sense in Tekken Tag Tournament.
あなたは
It just feels right in that series. But when you have other content creators out there just, saying, oh, well, this should be in there and that should be in there, and then everybody rallies behind it, and then the dev is actually thinking this is the shit that people want, then the mode gets put in there and then dies immediately afterwards. I'm never surprised. And this is a common thing that happens, especially in fighting games these days. You have some people that just play a fighting game just for a character. They could give two shits less for the story. This is an unfortunate reality. I actually play for the story. Dead or Alive, the chances of there being a sequel, I will say right now, very slim. If there's ever a sequel. And if it gets rebooted, man, I don't even know how that will be looked at. With the amount of censorship and things happening right now, yeah, it's tough to say if Dead or Alive will make a comeback. I mean, I'm happy to see Ninja Gaiden 4 those happening. That's a game I'm definitely gonna get when it releases. That's a game I've been keeping an eye on, actually. But will there be any references to Dead or Alive in that game? Is yet to be seen. I mean, there is another Ninja Gaiden releasing prior to that. It's the forgot the name. It's like a side-scrolling one. I also have to check that one out too. Oh, it's Brian Fury. He's about to bring the fire. Actually, I picked Brian. I mean, I picked Kazu, but I'm gonna definitely change it up to Brian. I like using Brian. It's a weapon. You can destroy things. And in this one, Tekken 6, Kazuya does have that super demon transformation, double form. Okay, so they're just talking, da 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 da. Oh, there's a time. It's a timer now. Gotta be careful, there's a time. Oh, that was quick. Okay. Thugs are gone, they're dead. Okay. And he's just waiting over there. What the hell? Like... No, you will not go anywhere, alien creature. And those are those aliens that Paul Phoenix, went up against. Damn, I barely had help on that one. Really got through. Somehow I did. Losing my mind bit by bit. Another cutscene. Here we go.
襲撃者たちは反乱部隊に間違いありません。彼らは G 社の吸収を受けて双方ともに全滅した模様ですが、首謀者ラース含む反乱部隊の遺体が現在も発見できていません。また内部で発生した爆発で大半はこのありさまです。ただ気になることがありまして、当時警備をしていたのがその特務のようなのです。
That's strange. The lab has its own security force. The Secret Service wouldn't be there.
ですが回収した遺体は全て特務のものでした。
The Secret Service is your unit. Care to explain? Anything else?
当日ここのサーバーに本社から大量のデータが送信されています。情報局に確認を取りましたが、ログなども含め発信源は現在も特定できていません。
I don't like the sound of that. Keep investigating.
はっ。
So what now? They're another Tekken force we're talking about. We can't afford to have them running loose.
対処はする。だが今ではない。
They're not kidding around. Are you gonna wait until it's too late? We've already lost 2 key positions.
落とされたということはその程度でしかなかったということだ。
What?
ヘリをこちらに回してくれ。
Going somewhere?
例の場所だ。
And it's Jin going through his villain arc.
お前の死を救いたいという思いに俺は応えた。
I know. I'll hold up my end of the deal.
期待しよう。
Arena, and then here, so we're just going right there. I think this one had to go, if I remember correctly. I think he's in this stage. Everybody getting bullet. Oh, that bastard. bastard. Alright, give me them eggs. Now let me see if it's what I'm thinking. So, I go to gallery, go to movie theater. No, not that, dudes. Oh, so they didn't unlock. What the? Huh. Whatever.
Brian Fury. Brian Fury.
It's been a while. I totally. Okay, so do I unlock the ending for Arena? What the fuck? Yeah, I forgot. Well, you know, I forgot. So I guess I might have to just. I don't know if I unlock the endings this way. I'm going to return to world map. I have to do more research. Anyway, whenever the saving is done, there we go. On to the next one. Right into the water. What the? Yeah. big Jack. He's gone now. Oh no, they got me with a ring out. They're so tough, they're so good. All this. That's all it took, just a grab. That was quick. You. Oh. Got my revenge. Yeah, there wasn't. Oh, wait, okay. Oh, that little sick bastard tried to. This AI ain't that stupid. Get out of here. That big Jack, just the way he dropped in the water. Almost there. Almost there. He's gone. Now the real Jack appears. Oh, you... Man. My health is garbage. That's for sure in this game. Turn the world map, change character. This is why I don't miss about scenario mode. This is so stupid. It's grindy. Fucking grindy. But this is what makes it amazing! Fuck no. It's not what made it amazing. Character select, yeah. Alright. Go with Kazuya on this one. That's a little too close to the edge there. Blocking is like garbage in this mode, man. Damn, she's getting jumped by everybody though. This makes sense to get this guy off the ledge. Oh, he took himself out! Perfect! He took himself out. I'm not complaining. What the fuck? Jack was unnecessarily difficult in this one. So far, we're 3 characters in. I'll do one more. Pretty much gotta go through all the characters in this mode, and then so we're I'm not even like halfway through. Took my soda pop energy thingy. Oh, look at that. Look. Just gotta cheese it with these modes. That's all you can do. Is there any surprise in there? No? Alright. So I might play a bit of this off stream at some point. Just to progress through. I'm not entirely sure, but that might happen. Just to speed up this
I've done a little research on you. How did you get yourself into such a predicament?
記憶がない上に命まで狙われているからな。
Well, I'd love to stick around and help, but they need me back home. I never did get to face Asuka Kazama. C'est la vie.
大変そうだな、君も。ところで、あれは本当にもらっても。
Somebody gave it to me, but I can't stand the thing. Oh, it's hideous. So now I'm giving it to you.
送り主には悪いが、こちらも困っていたんだ。ありがたく使わせてもらうよ。
Well, time to go. Make sure you finish Jinkazama, or else I'll kill you.
風間陣か。ご期待に添えるよう努力するよ。行こう。
And that's pretty much gonna be it for today's stream of Tekken 6 story. There's gonna be more. I'm probably gonna just try to speed run through this. But yeah, right now it's sort of scratching the surface. So Brian, Miguel, Jack, Lilith now, or Lily, whatever. There's still a few other characters. So you got ways to go here. But anyways, let's get to the outro. Anyway, anyways, if you are new to the channel, feel free to check out the content here, of course. And if you like what you see here, why not hit that subscribe button? And if not, well, thanks for giving my channel a shot. Anyways, as always, this is Rayuka here saying thanks for watching, and until next time, everyone, sayonara.